Well, this afternoon, D.C. leaders are giving an update after violence broke out while the district hosted WorldPride.
At least 2 people were killed, several others hurt in a string of shootings and stabbings over the weekend. Our Rebecca Turco heard from city officials today who said there were nearly 24 reports of violent crime in the city this Saturday.
And none were hate crimes or pride related, but it comes as we've seen crime numbers climbing up, with summer approaching. And Rebecca is joining us live now. Rebecca, what are both the mayor and the chief saying?
They're saying the 300+ World Pride events that we had here in the district ran smoothly, that nobody was hurt in all of that. Police were out in full force to keep people safe. But as we're aware, in other parts of the district, people were hurt in separate crimes. Thousands and thousands of people came from all over to celebrate World Pride. But as Saturday's hours-long parade was wrapping up, police were blocking off Dupont Circle Park about a mile away after 2 juveniles got stabbed during a fight nearby, and a man was shot not even half an hour later.
It's dreadful.
The park had been initially barricaded off, but that all came down Saturday after days of back and forth. The mayor and a number of community members wanted it open, given the area's ties to the LGBTQ community. National Park Service and initially Chief Pamela Smith wanted it closed, concerned about safety and potential vandalism. But then the chief changed her tune, and the mayor worked on a compromise with NPS to block off just the fountain.
Unfortunately, many of the concerns that the chief expressed related to the circle and the people who came to the circle this year and in previous years came to fore.
The mayor says she has some regrets. The chief doesn't.
I don't have any regrets. I support the mayor and her decision. Hindsight, would I have made a different decision? Probably not. Just based on the level of efforts we have to put into the number of issues that we have late at night.
Chief Smith says Saturday alone there were 23 violent crimes. Police have arrested 15 people in connection so far, none of them bias related to Pride. Though the chief says someone reported a shooting threat during the festival, they're still looking for that suspect.
The event went off without any incident. We did have the appropriate resources down there to address it.
And as it relates to the park here, the mayor says the takeaway really of all of this is that we need to listen to police when it comes to public safety, even in the midst of planning a global event, that we need to listen to their recommendations. Reporting live in Northwest, Rebecca Turco, 7 News.
All right, Rebecca, thank you. And this comes as D.C. police are looking into multiple shootings across the city today.
Yeah, our Jasmine Stiles look at the investigations underway right now. You're over at the alert desk tracking this one, Jasmine.
All right, well, it started around 2:45 a.m. D.C. police have had their hands full since that time this morning. Officers first went to a call on LeBaum Street Southeast where one person was shot. Then around 10, dispatch sent D.C. police to Benning Road Northeast where a man was shot but survived. And then about 2 hours later, just blocks away on that same street, 2 more men were shot. They were taken to the hospital to be treated. After that, police were called to their first fatal shooting of the day on Mount Olivet Road Northeast. 3 men and a woman were shot, and one of those men died. At this time, police have not arrested anyone connected to these shootings, but we are expecting to get a picture of a vehicle of interest in that homicide investigation on Mount Olivet. When I get it, I'll be sure to update you from the alert desk. Megan?
All right.